Join me as I dive deep into the current situation in Ukraine and explore if they can really survive Putin's final stand. The world is watching as Ukraine faces its most critical moment in recent history. The ongoing conflict with Russia has sparked widespread international concern, and for good reason. Putin's actions have far-reaching implications that go beyond Ukrainian borders, threatening global stability and security. In a region already plagued by conflict and political tensions, Ukraine has become the focal point of a much larger crisis. The stakes are high, and the world is waiting with bated breath to see how this unfolding drama will play out. As we navigate the complexities of this situation, it's essential to understand the significance of Putin's actions in relation to Ukraine. The country's sovereignty, democratic values, and very way of life are at stake. The clock is ticking, and the world is running out of time to act. Will Ukraine be able to stand firm against the Russian onslaught? Or will Putin's final stand prove too much to overcome? Ukraine is facing an uphill battle on multiple fronts, and the challenges are daunting. The military conflict is relentless, with daily reports of skirmishes, casualties, and humanitarian crises. Economically, Ukraine is struggling to stay afloat. The conflict has disrupted trade, investment, and tourism, leaving the country's economy in tatters. Humanitarian issues are also reaching a boiling point. Civilians are caught in the crossfire, and refugee numbers are swelling by the day. The country's infrastructure is crumbling, with essential services like healthcare, education, and sanitation hanging by a thread. Food and water shortages are becoming increasingly common, and the winter months will only exacerbate the situation. In the face of all these challenges, Ukraine's resolve is being tested like never before. The question on everyone's mind is, can Ukraine survive this onslaught? The situation is further complicated by the complex web of international relations surrounding the conflict. The United States, Europe, and other global powers are all trying to navigate their own interests in the region. Russia's military strategy has been unpredictable, with sudden escalations and retreats that keep Ukraine and the international community on edge. Public sentiment within Ukraine and Russia is also playing a significant role. Nationalism and patriotism are running high, making it difficult to find a peaceful resolution. The world is watching as Ukraine fights for its very existence. Will the international community be able to come together to find a solution, or will Putin's aggression go unchecked? One key moment in the conflict that could determine the outcome is the recent battle for control of the strategic port city of Mariupol. This battle has seen some of the fiercest fighting of the conflict, with both sides suffering heavy losses. The outcome of this battle will have far-reaching implications for the future of the war. Another crucial factor is the shifting balance of military support from other countries. Will the West continue to provide Ukraine with sufficient military aid, or will Russia's military might prove too strong? Diplomatic negotiations are also ongoing, but progress has been slow. Can world leaders find a way to bring the parties to the negotiating table, or will the conflict continue to escalate? As we analyze the situation, it becomes clear that Ukraine is fighting for its very survival. The stakes are incredibly high, and the world is holding its breath. In conclusion, the situation in Ukraine is precarious, to say the least. Putin's final stand has pushed the country to the brink, and the world is waiting with bated breath to see what happens next. Remember, the fate of Ukraine hangs in the balance, and the implications of this conflict will be felt far beyond its borders. Share your thoughts in the comments below, subscribe for more updates, and check out another informative video on this critical topic.